Hey guys, it's Lori. We're gonna do some food prep today. I know, how can I do food prep when I'm sitting in the truck? John and I are actually at Walmart. We're gonna run in there real quick, but we're not doing a haul or anything. I am gonna be doing a bunch of low carb food prep this weekend. I'm gonna shred, mix, bake, steam, dehydrate. We're gonna chop, slice, and dice this weekend. Start out the food prep with some smoked sausage because that's what we're gonna have for dinner. This is the Eckrich skinless smoked sausage. It's got some carbs. It's got I can't read it without my glasses. 5 grams of carbs, and it does have a gram of added sugar. So, you know, you decide. I'm deciding that I'm gonna go ahead and make it. And some of it's gonna get cooked in this skillet right here, and some of it's gonna go on the grill. So we'll get that ready, all prepped up for tonight's dinner and some leftovers. So first I'm just gonna cut some of them in thirds. That's how I usually do it. Sometimes I just cut them in half, but I'm just gonna cut them in thirds, and I have a container over here. Might as well switch them for just a minute. I'm gonna cut these up, and I'm gonna put these on the grill, and I'm gonna get those started, I think, first, because it's late, because we're eating late tonight, so I don't want to be outside in the dark trying to grill, and it is currently 8:45 p.m. So I know, it's like, why are you cooking dinner at 8:45 p.m.? Because we've just been doing other stuff today, and I don't know, I just am. Whoa, almost lost the sausage. Winston would have been a happy boy. All right, I guess I might as well cut these up. I can't get hold of them. All right, I might as well cut these up for the skillet while I'm at it. Now that I need to wash my hands, but I'll use the back of my hands to pick this up and move it out of my way. All right, I went ahead and washed them anyway. I've got some bacon grease here, and that's what I'm gonna use in my pan here. So, because why not? Yes, cooking sausage and bacon grease. I'm all right with that, and I'm pretty sure everybody else will be too. So, all right, let me get this cut up real quick. So I'm kind of making it 2 ways. This is going to be sausage and green beans made together, and I do the canned green beans because that's what my kids like. However, I like fresh green beans. I like frozen green beans, whatever. But I am going to make some sesame green beans. So I'm going to make 2 different kinds of green beans. And then we'll have those prepped up for a few days, a couple days, whatever. However long it happens to last. But I'm not going to put the sesame green beans and the sausage together. That's just the kind of green beans I'm in the mood for. So that's what I'm making. All right. Almost got this done. And I've got the grill heating up outside. John's out there because we like to babysit it a little bit, and I can't see it from my window, so I'm not tall enough to be able to see it from my window. All right, we're gonna throw these sausages on here. I'm not gonna put any sauce on them, but I know Chase prefers them with sauce, but I don't know. I'm gonna try it this way and see how that works out, see if he's okay with it. He can put his own sauce on after it's cooked, but he likes it best with the sauce cooked on it, and the problem is, so do I. And I don't want to be eating a bunch of sugary barbecue sauce. Oh, listen to the cicada. I love hearing that. That's a loud cicada. Must be in the tree next door. Who knows? It could be a block away. Those things are loud. When these are done, these sausages, you're going to be like, oh my God, she burned them. No, that's how we like them. All right, here is the other thing that I've been working on today. I have quite a few of these made. As you can see, we've got an empty tray on top because John and I already snacked on these. Oh, there's a couple missing from the second tray too, but I dehydrated some salami, and let me show you what kind. Where did I put my container? Right here. It's just the Great Value thin sliced hard salami, and it's really, really good. I will tell you this is a lot saltier. I didn't look at the content, like the ingredients. I don't even know where the ingredients are on this thing. I didn't look at the ingredients. on these and compare it to the ingredients in the Costco salami or the Aldi salami, but this is a lot saltier, isn't it, honey? You think so too? Yeah? Yeah, he thinks it's saltier too, which is still really, really good. It's just very salty. So, as you can see, it's quickly disappearing. But yeah, we've got quite a bit in a container. Look at that, it's gone. So we got quite a bit in a container in the fridge right now too. I'll show you. So I have a paper towel in there, but some of these are missing too. But there's quite a few down there. I actually made 3 of those containers. What's the size of that container? It's well, it's only a 7-ounce container, but these are so good. They really are. So if you have a dehydrator, try out the lunch meat. The salami is definitely our favorite, so that's the only kind I'm doing this time. I turned the outside light on. You're standing in front of it. Okay, so maybe I'm standing in front of it. I don't know, but anyway, the outside light's on. I just talked for a couple minutes while I was turning these sausages and realized, oh, I didn't even hit record. So there was a little flame coming up. It was just little, but one of the sausages is extra well done right now on one side. I think it's this one. Yeah, this one. But that's okay. That'll be fine. It'll still taste good. So they're already getting nice and brown. I just checked them for the first time. They've been on for what, about 4 minutes probably? I think. Maybe. Yeah, 3 minutes, 4 minutes, something like that. Okay, close it and come back in a minute. I think I'm going to shut off the middle thing.
Are they fully cooked?
Yeah, they are fully cooked and out of the package. So anyway, I'm gonna turn this one off. Here's the smoked sausages that I got off the grill. I know some of them are pretty dark, aren't they? But yeah, that's okay. That's all right. I like them this way, so everybody else seems to too, because we don't really we never ever have to throw any away, so, or feed them to the dog or whatever. Got some green beans right here, cut green beans, just great value brand. I already opened them and drained them, and I'm gonna put them in with the sausage. I turned off the pan so the sizzling wouldn't be so loud, because I've noticed that a few times in my videos that sometimes my sizzling pan is all I can hear. So I'm just gonna dump those in. Nothing complicated at all about these. I'm stirring them up real good too to try and get the green beans down on the bottom so they can get in with that bacon grease. Well, it's just, it adds so much flavor. That's why I love to save my bacon grease. So I got the salami into the container, and I think it leaves quite a bit of grease. I don't know, maybe the last salami did too, but I feel like this one produced a little bit more grease. I don't know. Maybe not. Maybe it's my imagination, but I feel like it did. It leaves everything pretty greasy, especially the bottom here, so I always try to make sure I clean it out pretty soon after it's done. It's up here on the rim too. All that grease. Alright, that's all cleaned out. And now I have to wash these. I got them sprayed with this Dawn Power Wash. But I was just asking John, what did I do today? I don't even know what I did today. Did I do anything today? I feel like I did. No, I'm not recording you. It's facing me. I have no idea. I had to have done something. I showered. I washed my hair. I edited a video and got it uploaded. Oh, I know what I did. I cleaned the kitchen. I took everything off the countertops. I got everything all nice and sanitized. Washed windows. Huh?
Somebody cleaned the microwave.
Yeah, the microwave's cleaned. I cleaned the whole stove top. I did not clean my oven, though. That's not something I do very often at all. And if you've seen any other cooking videos, you probably know that. The pan is shut off. These cooked for probably about 4 minutes, maybe 5 minutes with the green beans in it. So they're all nice and flavorful now, mixed in with that sausage and the bacon grease. And I think I'm just going to put it in the same container with the other sausage. Here's all the sausage prepped up. The sausage with the green beans and the sausage we cooked on the grill. I just threw it all in the same container, and I'll put that in the fridge. And I don't know, Brendan or any of the guys, they might actually come and eat some of this tonight. I don't know. Either way, this is going to go in the fridge and they can have it when they want it. Okay, I'm going to get the sesame green beans going. This is just the same pan that I just cooked that sausage in. I wiped it out with paper towels and I left some of the oil in there. Got it on medium heat right now. And I have my green beans. I cooked them a little bit in the microwave just to get them thawed out, I guess, really, because these are the the green beans from Aldi. I should have showed you the bag, but it's the extra fine green beans. I am going to drain them real quick because there's a little bit of water in with them. Just dump them right in. It's heated up a little. It doesn't take very long at all for these. And I don't mind it if they're a little bit al dente, so I think they're good that way. Especially these extra fine ones. You don't want to overcook these because they're just not good that way, I don't think, but still have a few ice crystals in there, so I guess I didn't thaw them out all the way. It's been about 2 minutes, and I think they're all thawed out right now, so I'm going to go ahead and drizzle in some sesame oil, and this is just the kind from Aldi. It doesn't take much sesame oil, but I don't measure it, and I really don't know how much you're supposed to put in, so I mean, I don't know what to tell you except for you'd have to look at the recipe to know, like an actual recipe. That was probably plenty. But, of course, I had to go and put a little bit more in, so. Anyway. I've used this. This is the second time I've used out of this, and that's all that's gone. So, if you can see it, it's up to here still. So, how's that for a measurement? It's not very good, is it? But, anyway, I just drizzle some in. And I use these sesame seeds. I think I got these at Walmart. I'm pretty sure. Yeah, I'm pretty sure. They didn't have them at Aldi. But, and again, I don't measure these either. It's something, if you've never seen my recipe videos or my cooking videos before, I really don't measure a lot. So, this video is also going to have some fathead pizza in it. That I measure. I measure for that, so my hands are a little wet because I just got done washing one of those trays from the dehydrator. I'm not shy with the sesame seeds either. Mix it together nice, and I think I'll put a little bit of salt on them. I don't know. I don't want them to be over salted, but I think I'm going to taste one and see. But this is going to be way too hot for me to taste right this minute. I did go ahead and shut the pan off. Oh no, he loves the Be a Man videos, and that's what he's watching back there. Oh my gosh, I think they're so dumb. He loves them. He cracks up. What was that one? What did it say? Say it loud so they can hear.
Love your dog more than your wife. Be a man.
Did you hear that? Love your dog more than your wife. Be a man. And that's it. Somebody's out there laughing. Who was that? Josh is laughing. All right, I'm going to taste this. It's going to burn me. It's pretty good. I think it needs more sesame oil, but I'm not going to put any more in because it's really oily from the oil that was still left in the bottom of the pan, I guess. So, oh well. That's okay. I'm not going to cook them anymore because we're going to warm these up in the microwave. They'll cook a little bit more when you do that, and I think they're cooked almost perfectly right now. Here's what I have prepped up so far. The sausage with the 2 different kinds of sausage. The sesame green beans, and here's the meat chips that I made today. These are all salami, and I feel like there should be a lot more than that, but they're so good. They're so good. So this is the prep for today, and don't go away because this is going to continue. So I'll be back in just a second with the next day. And it is the next day, and we're going to start out the day today with this zucchini. It needs to be used. It's not soft at all, but it needs to be used. It's got some flaws in the skin, so I'm going to peel it. Probably not all the way, but I'm going to peel it some. The last time I peeled a zucchini, I ended up with a coating on my hands that felt like I put Elmer's glue all over the palm of my hand and in between my fingers. And it took me scrubbing my hands several times to get that off. So, and even later in the evening when I was sitting down relaxing, I was like, I still have some of that on me. So I'm putting gloves on to do this. All right, and as you can see, we have a watermelon over there we're going to be dealing with today too. So yeah, I'm just going to peel off some of the funny looking stuff, the spots like you do. I'm going to put the other glove on because I'm already getting it on my hand. I've dealt with zucchinis many times, and never have I had it leave that kind of film on my hands. So I'm not sure what that was all about, but I was actually telling John, I'm getting concerned here. I don't know what's wrong with my skin, because it felt like my skin was like the first layer of my skin was coming off or something. But I don't know. I might just peel this. So I've never done a zucchini that looks like this before, but I'm going to be doing it today, and we'll see what happens. Did I even say I'm going to be doing it in the dehydrator? Well, I am. So that's why I want to get it started first, because it takes like 8 to 18 hours. And I forgot to look at the temperature. I'll have to get the book back out and check the temperature. Can you grab that book and check for me, honey? No. Oh, never mind. I put it away. I thought you could reach it from where you were. I'm not going to make him get up. But I think we're going to run to Walmart today to pick up a couple things. And I know we're going to get some more of the... I got some Dave's Killer Bread, and it's really good. I got the sprouted kind with the sprouted grains, and we've been really enjoying that. It does not affect me on the scale, and it never has. I've never had the Dave's Killer brand, but it's so good. I've had the Ezekiel sprouted bread, and Aldi carries a sprouted grain bread too. That bread just digests differently because it digests like a vegetable with the sprouted grains. So I'm going to get rid of this stuff real quick. I'm just going to cut this up into slices. And the book says about 1/4 inch thick. I'm not getting out a ruler. I'm just guessing. I think I usually cut them too thin, and then I tend to overcook them. But I tend to overcook a lot of things, so... Yeah, some of these are definitely, oh, look at that. Some of these are definitely coming out thicker than others, but that's fine. We'll just see how it turns out in the dehydrator and go from there. But I usually, oh, doggone it. I usually fry my zucchini. Have never done it in the dehydrator before. So this looks just like zucchini. It has a little bigger seeds. I like the seeds. I like zucchini seeds. So I never remove my seeds, but you certainly can if you don't like that part. I don't know if I should salt them a little bit or do anything with them first. I feel like I kind of should. Turn this back over like that. I'm gonna get salt all over my counter, but that's okay. That's okay. All right. I think these little trays for this dehydrator, I think they're hard to clean because, I mean, you got all the little things to get into, and I have yet to get them to where they're not still greasy on the edges around here. So, I don't know. Maybe it's just me. I think they're a little bit hard to clean, so. All right, looks like we're gonna be doing it with 3 trays. Okay, yep, 3 trays is all I need for this. So I'll get that started and we'll run to Walmart and see what we can find there, and I'll get back with you. We're gonna do watermelon today. Oh my gosh, I don't have my list out here. We're going to do watermelon. We're going to do, hold on, I'll just go get my list. Zucchini. Oh, it doesn't say. Well, you know what? Somewhere in here it says to do vegetables at 125. So we'll do them at 125. It says 8 to 18 hours for zucchini. So we'll see how that happens. But, oh, I forgot to put salt on the rest of these. Well, I don't know if I want to get salt down in there. All right, hold on. All right, I got it set at 125 for 7 hours. So we'll see how that works out. We're doing some more meatballs today with sausage and ground beef. We have ribeye chops and pork steaks to throw on the grill. Smoked sausage I already did. Salami chips I already did. I have to redo the pickles that I did before, and I also got some more and some other good stuff to put in it. So, because I did too much vinegar. It's too vinegary. Stuffed peppers, we're going to do a fathead crust and probably throw in a couple pizzas. I'm going to try to do a lot of this on the grill and air fryer so that I don't heat up the kitchen so much. We're going to make up some taco meat, ground beef for tacos and for the stuffed peppers. We're going to shred mozzarella. We're going to shred some Kojak. I'm going to try shredding some cauliflower in my Tic Tac shredder, as I call it. Probably going to make some croutons, get some salad mix around for the week. Cut up the watermelon for sure, and zucchini I already have it in here. I do have my cream cheese out, and I also got the eggs out that I'm going to be using for the fathead dough because, well, I want this to be softened, and the eggs are supposed to be at room temperature, so now I have to wash all the salt off the countertop. Let's take a look at everything that we have here, all laid out. This looks like a grocery haul, doesn't it? But it isn't. It's going to be food prep. Over here we have cheeses to shred. We have these 2 packages right here, containers right here are ground beef. This is a big pack of ground beef. Sausage, the ground sausage. This is some more salami that I'm going to put in the dehydrator, but I might not get to it today. We'll see, because I have zucchini in right now. A watermelon to cut up. I've got a cauliflower to shred for cauliflower rice. We've got peppers we're going to do up for a couple of different things. This keto bread. So we don't love this keto bread. At least I don't. John says it's okay. I really don't like it. So I'm going to use it though for croutons. I think they'll make really good croutons. So that's what this is going to be for. It was in the freezer. I got it out. It's all thawed and ready to use. We have cucumbers to make some more pickles. There's 2 jalapenos in here. We've got pork steaks and a couple packages of the ribeye pork chops that we're going to throw on the grill. Here's the stuff for some fathead dough. We got my shredder out and the bowls that I'm going to need. And I got to show you something. We got some company. That's what this plastic bag is for. And it's some neighbors down the street. They brought us this. Now it might look kind of weird. It's frozen, but it is salmon. This guy fishes. He lives in Michigan, okay, and he fishes, and he does a lot of salmon fishing. So he brought us a package of salmon that he caught. So I thought that was pretty cool. So I'll get this put in the freezer because I don't have time to do this right now along with everything else. So, all right, let me get this stuff organized a little bit better so that I can actually work on this surface. All right, I moved the dehydrator over to the table instead of the countertop, and hopefully it's not going to interfere with my audio. So the first thing I'm going to do is get this thing cut up and get it out of the way. And plus, I wouldn't mind having a bite of it. So I need to cut it up in order to do that. I know this isn't the right knife for this, but I'm working with what I got here. Gosh. Yeah, I've just been craving fruit lately. And watermelon has been the main thing that I've been wanting. So I've been eating it. It's been working for me. So I'm going to keep eating it. I do tend to eat things that are maybe vegetables that are higher in carb, like peas and stuff like that, which I'm probably going to use some peas in this meal prep, and stuff like fruits, because I am in maintenance now, and those aren't things that I'm going to cut out of my life. So I'm not going to live without those things forever. So I'm going to go ahead and just add them in. And if I do good with them, why not? I mean, it's not like it's, it's not like I'm adding in chocolate cake. I'm adding in fruits and vegetables. So I'm fine with that. I wouldn't mind adding in some ice cream though. That sounds pretty good. And you want some watermelon? No? All right. He likes watermelon too. Hayden likes it. Chase likes it. I like it. I don't think Chase ate any of it though. This last couple times I got him.
I had a little bit.
Huh?
I had a little bit.
You had a little bit? Yeah. This one looks tasty. Brendan does not like watermelon. Josh, do you like watermelon? Is Josh out there?
He's got his headphones.
Oh, he's got his headphones on. It's days like this when I'm really happy to have an extra refrigerator and a dishwasher. I was just going to mix up the meatballs, but I thought, well, I can't do that until after I shredded the cheese. So I guess I'll shred the cheese first. And I know this is supposed to be for seafood. Different colors of these cutting boards are supposed to be for different things, but I don't ever use my cutting boards for seafood. I really don't use these cutting boards for meat either. Vegetables and stuff like this, I don't know. I don't worry about that, I guess. I mean, I wash them in between, so it's not a big deal. So I already had a container in the fridge with some cheese in it, but there's this much left, so not much. All right. We'll get this thing filled up, and then we'll have plenty for the meatballs too. can't remember how I sliced this before. This shredder is great, but if you didn't see me do this before, I'll just tell you that if you put too much in it at once, it gets all clogged up in there. In this part, it gets clogged up, and it makes it hard. So this is kind of small, but oh well. Okay, almost done. I would not have shredded up this much at once, except I'm going to be using it. I'm going to be using, not a lot, I guess, of this, but I'm going to be using a decent share of this for my food prep, and salads is one of the things I'm going to prep up, so why not? I'm just turning this around to get the extra bits out of there, and I'm not going to show you how I clean it because I showed you that in my last food prep video, but it's really easy to clean. Oop, let me get the bits out of there. It's very easy to clean. I'll leave it out because I'm going to use it again pretty soon here. Alright, now I'm going to throw this mixture together for the meatballs, and I probably won't make the meatballs right now, but here in a little bit we'll get those made, but I do want to get it put together. I'm going to put in 2 packages or 2 containers. I'm not sure how much is in here exactly. It's probably a couple of pounds per container, so yeah. And then 2 packages of the meatballs. Whoops, right in my bowl. All right, well, that's okay. I did show you how I do my meatballs, but when I showed you before, I didn't actually use the sausage because I didn't have any, or I didn't have any out or something, I don't remember. But yeah, I didn't even use the sausage last time, but it is a lot more flavorful with the sausage in it. So I actually need a couple of eggs too. Okay, now I have everything out that I need to put in it. I already put the cheese in it that was already in that container. I had put it on the lid and I just dumped it in there. But anyway, we're gonna put some cheese in it. I'm not sure how much. I don't measure, so what you doing? What are you standing behind me for?
Let me see what that is.
Oh, it's gonna be meatballs with the ground beef and sausage. I'm gonna guess there's about 6 pounds of meat here, so I'm gonna do 6 eggs. And I'm gonna be putting in some of these seasonings over here. I got some of the dried onions or dehydrated onion things. I have granulated garlic, some Texas smokehouse seasoning. That's stuff that I got from Aldi, and it's really good. It's very good. It tastes just like that Thundering Longhorn stuff, or it smells like it at least. That stuff that you got from Walmart that time. Let's see, stuff over there. I have some tomato sauce left over from a few days ago. I made a meatloaf, so I'm going to use the rest of that, and then I'll have to open up a new can too, but I figured I might as well use this since it's already in there. And I'll probably put the extra in here. Whoops. Okay. And I have a towel over here that I'm just wiping my hands on as usual. I'm gonna do some salt and pepper. Hayden was chatting with me, so I paused it. Onions and garlic. And some of this Texas smokehouse. It's actually a steak rub, but I just use it as a seasoning. It's pretty good. Alright, now I was messing around for a minute, so I'm gonna wash my hands real quick. And now I'm gonna put on some music and mix this stuff up, because nobody wants to hear that, right? Okay, I need more cheese. I'm not washing my hands just to get more cheese. So, honey, he knew what I was gonna say. He's over there. Yeah. Why did you just move my camera? Was that did you just flex?
No.
You just flex.
No, I didn't.
Give me some cheese, Louise. Yeah, throw it in. A little bit more. There's a lot of meat here. A little bit more. Now, let's not get crazy. All right, that's good. Send it back where it was, because I know you. You'll start eating it. Why do you... You're such a video bomber. Oh my god. I guess that's his new thing. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm supposed to be playing music. Okay. Well, I just made one heck of a mess all over the countertop with this, but let me clean this up and wash my hands. I'll be back. Okay, that's all put away and ready to make meatballs in a little bit. I say in a little bit, really it's going to be tomorrow for me, but it's going to be in a little bit here on the video. So I'm going to get these pork steaks and pork chops ready and go throw them on the grill. Honey, you want to go sit outside with me? Have some coffee? Watch these things grill?
I have to.
If you have to? Well, you don't have to. Would you like to?
Yeah. That's what you said.
Is Winston getting ready to go? Winston knows he always goes out with us. He's standing by the back door. He knows what I said. He is paying attention.
Oh, you got kicked out of Hayden's room.
Yeah, he did get kicked out of Hayden's room. Hayden's riding his bike, and we don't let Winston in there unless Hayden's in there, because sometimes he leaves him little surprises on his floor when he's not there. He must get mad at him for going somewhere without him or something. I don't know. But I'm just going to season these up. Let's see. I think I can work it out to do it right here on these containers so I don't have to dirty any more dishes because my dishwasher is getting full. Alright, we were just discussing what we wanted to put on it. So I think we're going to do the blend, the Kinder's blend, salt, pepper, garlic. And we're going to put some of this Harlan's barbecue seasoning on. And get them out there on the grill. And we'll take you with us. Hey, I see that laser over here.
Trying to hit your shaker bottle.
Trying to hit the shaker bottle.
Moving it.
Every once in a while, he sits in his chair where he always sits. If he just looks to his right and leans back just a slight bit, he can see the front door. And well, you can probably see it without leaning back really too much. Yeah, he just leans back a little bit. But anyway, we have this laser target practice thing out there. Right here, it's a gun, and there's like targets, and you shoot the laser at it, and it'll light up, and it'll say if you hit it or not. So he just randomly just grabs it and sees if he can hit it, just in case, you know, a bad guy walks in the house or something. Then he's practicing. It's his target practice. Oh, there's a lot of seasoning on there. Well, I guess it's not coming off. All right. We'll just do this. And I have another mess on the countertop to clean up. So we're heading out to the grill. This grill gets hot so fast. How long do you suppose I've had this grill on? About 2 minutes? Huh? Minute and a half? It's over 500 degrees already with all the burners on. So now I didn't turn them down though. I did forget to turn them down. I usually just turn them all the way down. This baby is hot. Turn them all down. Oh my gosh, I'm gonna let this cool for just a second. Put these on with the seasoning side down. And put some more seasoning on it once I get it on there. Oh, well. definitely gonna have to go buy some more of this stuff because this stuff is so good. It's local though. I know I've said that before, but this is a local seasoning. I don't know if you can get it online or not. So I just know my local grocery store carries it. So it's like $8 or something like that. But I'm gonna have to grab some more of this. All right, these things are done. This is at 178. They just need to be at 145. So I'm gonna check some more of these so they don't get overcooked and dried out. And I think the pork steaks are probably done too. At 16 minutes, they were all done. Now, according to the thermometer, but they might have been done a little before that, to be honest. But I've got them over here on the sear, just because I want to put a little sear on them. So that's what I'm gonna do. And here's the rest of them over here, all done. Here's the mozzarella. I got it shredded up, and I put the cream cheese inside of the bag with it. Measured it all out. Measured the mozzarella on my scale, because that's how I do it. I weigh it. And the cream cheese as well. And I just put that all together. So this is the stuff I'm going to need to make 3 double batches of fathead dough. And you can freeze the fathead dough after you bake it. And it freezes really well. I don't know if you can do it before you bake it. I suppose you could. But then this is the extra to put on top of the pizzas. I cut up all this bread into cubes so we can get to making some croutons. And I cleaned up that head of cauliflower that I had sitting over here. It had a lot of brown spots in it, and I cleaned it up, and now it looks just fine. I mean, it's still usable. I didn't want to throw it out, even though I probably had it in there too long. I didn't want to waste it. So I have all this cauliflower that I can go ahead and make into riced cauliflower, which is what I'm going to do with that. I think I'm going to go ahead and just wait until tomorrow to do these peppers and stuff, because I think I'm going to be done for tonight. Actually, hold that thought. I think I'm going to go ahead and try shredding up this cauliflower. I want to try it in this shredder. And before I wash it, I mean, I kind of wiped it out from the shredded mozzarella. It's fine if it has a little mozzarella residue on it. I don't mind. So I'm going to try shredding it in here and see how it works. And I'm going to, whoops, I better put the thing in first, huh? I snapped that on and I scared the cat. He jumped. Hey, get away from my tripod. Get back. All right, let's try this and see what happens. Oh, great. The cats are going to start fighting. Yeah, it's a little fine. I don't know if I need the other attachment. I think that other one would be too big. I don't know. I think I'm just going to do it like this and see how it works. All right. This is probably too big. I don't know. That is pretty fine. I'm going to try the other attachment real quick. This is the other one, and it's quite a bit bigger, so I don't know. I wish there was an in-between, but we'll see how it works. Because I think this real fine stuff's just going to cook up like mush, but I guess we'll find out. Yeah, I guess this one will work. This one will be all right. Oops. Oops, I missed a piece. I'll just eat it. Yep. Okay. And here's our rice for tomorrow. Yeah, I'm glad I switched attachments. The bigger one's definitely going to be better. Okay, good.